Thank you. My name is Frank Solomon. I am a speaker here. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm making a presentation here at the GDG DevFest here in Los Angeles. My presentation focuses on front-ending Google Cloud products. The thing is, Google Cloud products are actually, specifically we'll talk about BigQuery. BigQuery is, a BigQuery project can be a very valuable resource worth hundreds of thousands, really maybe millions of dollars. And the issue is, the problem that I'm solving is that really to use a BigQuery product, a BigQuery project, users are really expected to go down into the BigQuery resource, into the BigQuery resource, and live theater here, into the BigQuery resource and actually write dynamic SQL, write a query string, and to see the actual result set. Well, that's a problem because those resources are very valuable, and if something goes wrong or someone has malicious intent, that someone could do, a lot of damage could happen. So in my situation, I had to front end a BigQuery resource, and I had to build a front end that would work universally on every device, in any place at any time. And I did some research, and I found that I could build the solution using Google Apps script. Now, I also had the requirement that all the activity, the user activity, had to get mirrored on a Google Drive spreadsheet like this. So those were the two requirements that I had. Oh,
I'm gonna go closer.
sure. And this is, and this is an example of what's going on. The Google BigQuery project that I'm front-ending here is a simple Census Bureau file. It shows payroll by zip codes. It's a small file, however many, 7 or 8 columns and 32,000 rows or something. It's there. It's available in my blog article. I'll show URLs for that later on. Okay, so here's what's going on. We're starting here, and in this drive page tab, I opened this file, this Google Spreadsheet file here. And from the spreadsheet file, I opened the script editor, and I'm doing this pre-opening the tabs to save time. And I opened the Google Apps script editor, which shows 2 files. And these are really tiny files. If you look, and forgive the speed here, they're really tiny files. This file here, code.gs, drives the spreadsheet mostly. It does some other things too. This .html file drives the web form. And you can see, just me scrolling through, aside from the mass of the HTML, it's really heavily commented, and that means that the actual mass of the engineering is really small, really tiny. Now to run this, I go here, and I will click here, and I will get to this form here. Now it's looking a little strange, I know. I'm not sure why, but it looked great on the Wintel box that I used to develop all this. And I will pick some parameters here to show what's going on. Oh, by the way, jQuery makes this possible. I found that Google Apps Script is really jQuery friendly. And I'll pick 33 just at random, and I will hit submit, and sooner or later, yeah, it worked. You can see the result set showing up on the web page. And if you'll remember, originally this was blank. The result set mirrors out on the underlying, or really the overlying spreadsheet. And you can see it shows the parameters picked and the result set. And if we go, nuts, I'll try to reload this. There we go. So there's query history, and we can see, if we can see it happened at 2:42. This should be it. If we run this, yep, there it is. So, and I'm doing this to show that yes, this code here points to this BigQuery project right here. And we can hit reset, and everything resets, and everything works. Do I have time to show this working for another? Okay, cool. This presentation is not so much about the engineering in this project here. It's nice, but it really doesn't matter. What matters is the underlying software engineering behind this application. In this project, this front end's a Cloud SQL project. And if we start drilling down and running it, we'll see this simple application front-ending a Google Cloud set of stored procedure, a Google Cloud database. And what it does is, with this we'll use a recursive stored procedure to unpack an integer into its base 10 multiple of 2 additive components. So if I hit submit, it does its thing, there it is. So you can see it decomposed 81 into these base 10 multiple of 2 components, here and here. So you can find out more about this basic engineering in this article here at my blog, bitfactors.blogspot.com. This is a QR coded URL pointing directly to an article about this engineering, found at my blog here, bitfactors.blogspot.com. And you can download the sample front-end software for the BigQuery demo application here at my GitHub repository, FB Solo. You can reach me here at my email address, fbs.author@gmail.com. And you can find my LinkedIn page QR coded right here.